Hello, my beautiful souls, and welcome back to Cosmic Wisdom. Today is different. Have you ever felt a story so immense, so powerful, that it could make a seasoned oracle tremble and cause the voice of an archangel to shake for the first time in eternity? What I have just witnessed in the cards for you, my magnificent Leos, made my own heart stop. For you are standing on the precipice of your own divine coronation. In the coming days, everything you thought you knew about your life, your purpose, your power, your legacy, and your heart is poised for a monumental shift. But what truly took my breath away, what sent shivers of pure cosmic electricity through me, was the very first card to reveal itself. A card that in all my years of channeling has never appeared with such earth-shattering, majestic authority. And that, my dear Leo, is where your new world begins. Imagine just for a moment that you are standing in the center of a grand cosmic colosseum. For 9 long years, you have been on a journey, a sacred pilgrimage of the soul. You have faced trials that tested your courage, moments of darkness that challenged your inner light, and periods of silence where you wondered if the universe had forgotten your name. Now look up. Feel the light pouring down upon you. That journey has reached its grand finale. The world card has appeared not as a whisper, but as a triumphant celestial roar, announcing that an entire epoch of your life has gloriously concluded. A new kingdom, your kingdom, is ready to be born. Before we step across this sacred threshold together, I want you to anchor this powerful energy. In the comments below, please write, "Your name is not just letters, it's a story, ye dare to share it." Let this be your royal decree to the cosmos. And if you have not yet joined our beautiful family of light, press that subscribe button now so you never miss these life-altering transmissions from the universe crafted just for you. I have seen countless souls approach the end of their lives, their eyes filled with the quiet, heartbreaking question, did I truly live? Did I shine as brightly as I was meant to? But for you, magnificent Leo, that question is being answered right now with a resounding yes. You don't need proof from anyone else. Your heart, the very seat of your solar power, knows the truth. You have walked through fire and emerged not burned, but forged. Your soul understands on the deepest level that none of it, not a single moment of doubt, not a single tear shed in private, was in vain. In the eyes of the divine, every second you held your head high, when your spirit felt heavy every time you shared your light, when you felt you had little left to give was witnessed. Every act of courage was recorded in the stars. And now, the universe itself is whispering to your soul, it is time. It is time to be lifted from the shadows. It is time to take your throne. Think of the trials you have endured. Perhaps you saw them as failures or punishments. But look closer, my dear Leo. It was a royal refinement. Like a raw, unpolished gold nugget being subjected to immense heat and pressure, you have been purified into a crown jewel, ready to radiate your light for all the world to see. The very places where you felt you were broken have now become the facets through which your most brilliant light pours forth. Let your mind drift back over these last 9 years. Remember the person you were, the dreams you held, the pride that may have been wounded. Now look at who you are today, a soul with deeper compassion, unbreakable strength, and a faith that has been tested and proven true. Do you see the transformation? Every door that closed was not a rejection, but a redirection, guiding you toward your true seat of power. The world card has arrived to tell you that this sacred initiation is complete. It is time to turn the page, carrying forward the wisdom you have earned and leaving behind the heavy robes of the past. I know there are nights you have stood under the moon and asked, "Does my life truly matter? Will my legacy endure?" And the universe answers with this card: yes. You were chosen to stand at this very crossroads, to be living proof that the light of a courageous heart can never be extinguished. You are the embodiment of the truth that no trial comes without the seed of a greater triumph. Take a deep, conscious breath right now. Feel that old cycle falling away from your shoulders like a heavy cloak, and simultaneously feel a new beginning rising within your heart, as radiant and unstoppable as the dawn. This is not just a passing moment. This is your coronation. Trust that you are not alone on this stage. The challenges of your past were never meant to shatter you. They were designed to prepare you for your reign. And as you step into this new chapter, you will realize that what once felt like a burden has shaped you into the unshakable monarch you were always destined to be. But hold your breath, for this is only the first of many revelations. What lies beyond this gate is even more profound, for the next card speaks of the kingdom you will build, the legacy you will leave, and the golden abundance that is preparing to flood into your life. As the gates of your old world close, a corridor of pure golden light unfolds before you, and within it, the second card materializes the 10 of Pentacles. My friends, this is not merely a card of wealth in the form of coins or paper. This is the symbol of a far greater treasure, the wealth of legacy, of dynasty, of a kingdom built on a foundation of unshakable strength and honor. It is the peace and security your royal heart has always craved. Dear Leo, perhaps, in the years that have passed, you've experienced fractures within your own pride, your family. Perhaps you felt that the kingdom of your heart was divided, the bonds of loyalty strained. I have sat with so many beautiful souls, their eyes filled with tears, as they speak of a family member who has strayed, of a silence that has lasted far too long. They believed the chasm was too wide to ever be bridged. And then a single act of courage, one heartfelt apology, one gesture of forgiveness was enough to mend the entire lineage. The 10 of Pentacles appears today to tell you that the time for that healing, for the grand restoration of your kingdom, is at hand. In the grand design of the cosmos, true abundance has never been just about material gain. The universe does not just wish for you to be comfortable, it wishes for your heart to be whole, for your home to be a palace of warmth and love. An elder figure in your life, a father, a mother, or a respected relative who has been like the mighty oak of your family tree, is about to act as a divine bridge. They may bring a message, a gift, or even an unexpected inheritance. But more than anything, they bring the opportunity to heal the royal bloodline, to remind everyone that family love, the loyalty of the pride, runs deeper than any misunderstanding. If you have carried the question in your heart, am I truly seen by my family? Does my legacy matter? Know this: the universe has witnessed every moment you've felt alone. It has heard every prayer you've whispered for the well-being of your loved ones. And now it is answering. Abundance does not only fall from the heavens as gold, it arrives in the form of shared laughter, of loyal hands on your shoulder, of seeing your family united and strong. I remember a proud man telling me that after a bitter family dispute, he believed his home would forever be filled with a cold silence. When his father passed, the inheritance he left was not just property, but a single handwritten note that read, "A kingdom divided cannot stand. Rule with love." That note became the catalyst that healed decades of prideful wounds. The siblings, who had turned their backs on each other now, stood united, stronger than ever. That is the profound energy of the Ten of Pentacles, a treasure of legacy that money could never ever buy. Leo, you have been chosen to usher in this season of restoration. And if you are feeling any doubt, remember this: every challenge your family has faced was not meant to break you, but to purify your lineage, to prepare you for this grand reunion. But I must share this wisdom with you. Abundance is a river of light. It continues to flow only when you allow it to pass through you to illuminate others. The universe is giving you this peace not for you to hoard, but for you to share, like the warmth of the sun radiating from your heart to the hearts of those you love. When you forgive, when you lead with compassion, when you gather the scattered members of your pride, that golden river widens. And right now, I invite you to perform a sacred ritual. In the comments, write the name of the family member who first comes to your mind. Do not question it. That name is a signal from your soul. By writing it, you are sending a powerful affirmation to the cosmos: I am ready to heal my kingdom. Beloved Leo, trust that your legacy is never truly lost. It may be challenged, but the golden thread of your lineage remains waiting for a courageous heart like yours to mend it. And that time is now. Imagine stepping into that space of reunion. The initial silence may feel heavy, but then a single heartfelt phrase, "I have missed you," can dissolve years of distance. That is the miracle of the Ten of Pentacles. But remember, this is only the second step. For after your kingdom is restored, after your legacy is secure, something even more wondrous is preparing to knock on the door of your heart. A love so pure, so powerful, you thought it existed only in legends. And it is the next card that will reveal this magnificent gift. Dearest Leo, once your kingdom is secure and the foundations of your legacy are solidified, the universe does not stop there. Your journey is now being led to a gift even more sacred than all the gold in the world, the Ace of Cups. This is the card of pure, unadulterated love, of a brand new, magnificent beginning in the realm of your royal heart. Have you ever believed that your heart was too proud, too guarded, too wounded to ever truly love again? After giving your loyalty, your radiant warmth, only to have it taken for granted, did you think it was safer to keep the gates to your heart locked? I have met so many powerful souls who have sighed those very words, believing their hearts were meant for ruling, not for loving. And yet the universe smiles, because it never ever allows a heart as magnificent as a Leo's to remain closed. The Ace of Cups appears as divine proof that your vessel is being filled once more with the purest waters of love. This is not a love that comes to make you feel insecure or to challenge your power. It comes to celebrate you, to honor you, to adore you. It comes so you can finally breathe freely and find a true and equal partner for your throne. Perhaps it is a new soul, someone already being guided into your orbit, a spirit whose light perfectly matches yours. Or it could be your current partner, but with your love reborn, renewed, as if a brilliant spring is flowing through a kingdom that had grown quiet. The Ace of Cups is also about the healing of the most important relationship of all, the one you have with yourself. It whispers, love yourself, magnificent one. See yourself with the adoration you so freely give to others. It is the sacred reminder that you are worthy of a love that mirrors your own brilliance. I recall the story of a powerful woman I once read for. She told me that after a painful divorce, she threw all her energy into her career, believing love was a distraction she could no longer afford. But then, during a quiet moment of reflection, she felt an overwhelming sense of self-love wash over her, not of sorrow, but of profound acceptance. Months later, she met a man who didn't want to dim her light, but wanted to build an empire alongside her. She said, "I realized the universe never took love away. It was simply waiting for me to love myself enough to receive the love I truly deserved." That is the majestic spirit of the Ace of Cups, love reborn from your own inner radiance. If you are lonely, trust that a soul worthy of you has been set on a collision course with yours. They are moving closer, and the sign will be unmistakable. You will not feel a restless anxiety, but a profound sense of peace, a feeling of finally meeting your divine counterpart. And if you are in a relationship, this card promises a grand renewal. Perhaps things have grown routine, but the Ace of Cups will pour a new, passionate current into your connection, reviving the adoration you thought was lost. Leo, love is both a divine gift and a courageous act. To receive a love this grand, you must be willing to open your heart. You must trust that you are worthy. The universe is not sending this love to test you, but to elevate you. If you keep the gates of your heart closed, this sacred gift cannot enter. But if you open them, the light will rush in, filling the chalice of your soul to overflowing. Let your heart make a vow to the universe right now. Write it down in the comments. I open my heart to a love that honors my soul. As you write these words, you are opening the celestial gates within. I know after all this time, you have often wondered, does anyone see the real me behind the strength behind the crown? Today, the Ace of Cups answers with a definitive yes. There are eyes that will look upon you and see your magnificence. There are arms that will hold you and honor your power. There is a soul destined to rule beside you. And as you feel the waters of the Ace of Cups filling your spirit, remember, this is just the beginning of the joy. For a love this grand is meant to be celebrated, and the next card reveals the joyous festival that awaits. Dearest Leo, once the magnificent love of the Ace of Cups has filled your royal heart, your journey of blessings continues to unfold. The next card appears like the sound of triumphant trumpets and joyous bells, announcing a grand festival, the Three of Cups. This is the promise of glorious reunion, of jubilation, of a chorus of laughter and adoration from your loyal court. Do you remember the last time your heart felt truly full, surrounded by your pride, your circle of trusted friends and allies, a moment where the energy was so bright, so joyous, that time itself seemed to stop? The Three of Cups emerges to declare that these moments of pure celebratory joy are returning to your life, not as a distant memory, but as your imminent reality. I once heard the story of a man who had become isolated by his own ambition, estranged from the friends who had been with him from the beginning. One day, his oldest friend appeared at his door, holding a photo from their youth. He simply said, "The kingdom is empty without the court." Through that one simple act, the entire circle of friends was restored, their laughter ringing out louder and more joyfully than ever before. That is the potent connective energy of the Three of Cups, the universe moving to bring together the souls who are meant to celebrate life with you. Leo, your intuition is a powerful force. I believe you have already sensed this shift stirring within you, a sudden desire to connect, a longing for your community. This is the universe sending you a message that collective joy, reconciliation, and the sound of shared celebration are drawing near. Believe in it, for it is part of the divine design for your happiness. Think of someone you once shared great joy with, but with whom you have lost touch. An old friend, a trusted ally, someone pushed away by the demands of life. This card is heaven's signal that the time to reconnect has arrived. For wherever there is shared joy, the divine is present. The universe does not ask you to forget the past, only to let the light of celebration rise above any old wounds. Imagine entering a room filled with the faces of those who truly see you and celebrate you. In that moment of shared laughter and genuine connection, you understand that you are cherished. This moment is coming, and it will bring a feeling of profound belonging. The Three of Cups also tells you that you will no longer walk your path alone. There will be loyal hands to support you, joyous voices to cheer you on. You are no longer just a ruler. You are the beloved center of a vibrant, loving community. To activate this beautiful blessing, perform this small ritual now. Whisper it in your heart, or write it boldly in the comments, Archangel Michael, gather my pride. These are not mere words. They are a magnetic call, opening a doorway for celebration and joyous reunion to flow back into your life. Remember, you were born to shine, and that light is meant to be shared. And yet, beloved Leo, take a steadying breath. For ahead lies a card that arrives with the force of a lightning strike. It brings swift news events that will accelerate your destiny, a promise that the entire game is about to change. Prepare your courageous heart, for the Knight of Swords has arrived. Precious Leo, as the joyous echoes of celebration fade, a new energy surges forward. The fifth card reveals itself, the Knight of Swords. My own breath caught in my throat, for I knew instantly that when this knight appears, your destiny is about to hit a divine accelerator. No longer will things unfold at a gentle pace. News will arrive like a lightning bolt. Opportunities will manifest with breathtaking speed. Doors you thought were sealed shut for eternity will suddenly burst wide open. I once knew a brilliant entrepreneur, a Leo, who felt his career had stalled. He told me that one single unexpected email, an offer from a company he'd admired for years, changed the entire trajectory of his life in a single afternoon. Before that moment, he felt the universe was ignoring his ambition. But when that message arrived, he knew his time had come. And my dear Leo, I share this so you may be ready for such a moment of breathtaking acceleration is moving swiftly toward you. The Knight of Swords is the bearer of sudden game-changing news. It may come as a phone call you never expected, an offer that seems too good to be true, or a flash of insight that reveals your next great move. The universe will not let you miss this. God will ensure this signal arrives with undeniable clarity. You may feel momentarily startled, but remember, this is not sent to overwhelm you, but to liberate you. You have been patient for so long, haven't you? You have waited for the perfect moment to make your move. But this card reveals that within the next 72 hours, something will shift. You will wake up with a surge of clarity, your mind sharp, the path forward illuminated. That is the moment you will know that the celestial energies are aligned for your victory. I believe that when the Knight of Swords rides into your life, there is no more time for hesitation. This is the moment that demands your innate courage, your ability to say yes to your destiny. Each time you press the like button for this video, I want you to envision it as you drawing your own sword of truth, signaling to Archangel Michael and the heavens that you are ready. It is a sacred affirmation. I am ready to claim my victory. Place your hand on your heart and ask your soul, am I truly ready? Do I have the courage to ride this powerful wave of change? because that wave is coming strong, sudden, and unstoppable. And when you dare to seize this opportunity, you will find yourself on a whole new level of existence. Leo, I know you can sometimes resist change, preferring the comfort of what you have already built. But the universe is pushing you out of your comfort zone, not to take something away, but to lead you to a far grander empire. Write it down now as a seal upon your soul. I am ready to claim my throne of destiny. Write it so the universe knows you are no longer waiting, that you are ready for every blessing, every miracle to converge upon your life. And listen closely, because the final card is not just about speed. It is the flame of pure hope, the rarest of miracles, the celestial spotlight that even the darkest night cannot devour. I saw it, and it shone not with reflected light, but with its own divine fiery brilliance. Beloved Leo, prepare your heart, for ahead of you stands the star, the card of undeniable destiny. Sweet, magnificent Leo, after the lightning-fast energy of the Knight of Swords, I truly trembled when the final card appeared. It was the star, and I swear to you, in that moment, the very air in the room seemed to ignite. The card did not just appear, it radiated a brilliant golden light, as if it held the very essence of your ruling sun within it. The star is the card of hope, of destiny, fulfilled of miracles that cannot be denied. And do you know what this means, Leo? It means that your most heartfelt, deeply held prayers are being answered. For years, you have shone your light, wondering if anyone in the cosmos was truly watching. You have asked for a sign, a confirmation that you are on the right path. And now the universe answers with its most brilliant beacon. Be ready, for within the next 48 to 72 hours, an unmistakable sign will appear. It may be a chance encounter that feels like destiny, a creative opportunity that is perfectly aligned with your soul's purpose, or a moment of such profound synchronicity that it brings you to your knees. It will come at the exact moment you need it most. Do not for 1 second doubt it or dismiss it as coincidence. It is the direct, loving hand of the universe guiding you. I once read for an artist, a Leo woman of 60, who felt her creative fire was fading. 3 days after a night of heartfelt prayer, a gallery owner she hadn't spoken to in a decade called her out of the blue, saying her work had appeared in a dream. That call led to a sold-out show, and she wept not from sorrow, but from the profound knowing that her gift was still seen, still cherished by the divine. That was the star, the radiant miracle that affirms your purpose. Leo, you are being called now to be a living testament to the truth that a star is brightest in the dark. The star card tells you that the time of obscurity is over. Now is the time for you to receive your divine acclaim. God is opening a celestial gateway carved just for you. Every moment of waiting over the past 9 years has been in preparation for you to step into this divine spotlight. And there is a detail in this card that sent chills down my spine. The light from the star was not a distant silvery white. It was a brilliant flowing gold, like liquid sunlight being poured directly into your soul. That golden light is the stream of blessed abundance, a success that comes not from struggle, but from you finally aligning with your truest, most magnificent purpose. Believe that this golden current of destiny is flowing directly to you. And now I invite you to one final sacred ritual. Place your hand upon your heart, close your eyes, and whisper, "I shine with the light of my soul." Then write those very words in the comments. Each word you release becomes a star in your own personal galaxy, awakening the destiny that has been waiting for you. Leo, I know there have been days you felt your light was dim, but trust me, the universe never let it be extinguished. It has been waiting for this very moment for your glorious light to be seen by the world. And now, you do not need to shout to be noticed. By simply being your authentic, radiant self, the world will stop and behold your magnificence. Remember, the star never lies. It appears to say that your grandest dreams are not distant fantasies. They are manifesting, drawing closer piece by piece. As a final message to yourself, a sacred vow leave in the comments: I shine with the light of my soul. I am ready for my destiny. When you write it, you are opening your arms to receive the wonder that is your birthright. Hold on to this faith, for the numbers 7 and 9 will appear around you as signs that heaven is confirming your path. Each time you see them, remember this message. And do not forget, this is only the beginning. For beyond this reading lies a deeper prophecy, a secret whispered by Archangel Michael about a destiny so grand it will change not only your life, but the lives of those you touch. Stay with me, for we will continue this journey together. Dearest Leo, take a final deep breath. Feel the power of this journey. These cards did not come to overwhelm you, but to confirm you. You have walked a long and noble road, and now it is time for you to receive your rightful reward. A 9-year cycle has reached its majestic end. Before you lies a journey more radiant, more powerful, filled with a love and a destiny worthy of your royal heart. You no longer need to strive alone. Your kingdom, your love, your joy, and your abundance are all returning to you. You have been courageous enough, strong enough, and patient enough. Now the universe spreads its arms wide, and God places a crown of starlight upon your head, so you may shine not only for yourself, but as a beacon of what is possible for all of us. Believe that you are worthy of the most magnificent things. Allow yourself to lead with love, to let joyous celebration return, and to let the starlight of your destiny guide your every step. Thank you for opening your magnificent heart to listen and to trust. I bless you, my dear Leo, to always be surrounded by loyalty, adored with a pure love, and celebrated for the incredible shining soul that you are. Remember, you are never alone. You are cherished, you are upheld, and you are chosen to shine. May your days ahead overflow with light, love, and grace.